Hello there again, taking a look at another student of mine from the down the line view. This was taken in his first lesson. As I said in the other video, he has quite a strong sporting background, quite a young, strong guy, probably his mid to late 20s. The down the line setup position here is actually quite good. His posture is quite acceptable with the amount of lean forward of his body, his arm position, knees slightly flexed. Don't have a lot of problem here with the face on, the down the line setup. What you'll notice here though is as he begins the backswing, is he tends to pull this golf club really under plane quite quickly, and the club face is very vertical at this point, which is quite open. So we've got an open club face and we've got the club shaft working under plane. You'll notice as he gets a little further into the backswing, when the left arm is parallel to the chest, parallel to the ground, how far behind his body his hands have already got quite a bit behind his body there. Now my preference in the takeaway is that the club head and the club shaft remains in front of the hands in the takeaway. Certainly if you've looked at some of my earlier videos, I like the face of the club to be square to the original shaft plane rather than to be toe up. So I'd say this is a square club face. You see the shaft plane at the left arm parallel to the ground position. The shaft plane is more upright and the hands have remained more in the middle of the chest rather than getting in too far behind the body here in the backswing. Let's continue this into the top of the backswing. Now if you looked at the face on view of this particular student, we know he has a very long backswing. He rotates his body too much. One of the problems that causes that is his right leg gets too straight. This allows for the hips to rotate a lot. You can see here that this is actually his belt buckle that's facing the down the line camera, indicating that there's been quite a lot of lower body rotation. His right arm, a little hard to see from this side, but his right arm and right elbow have got really far behind his body to a point where you could almost see his right arm on the other side of his head, the target side of his head, the top of his backswing. Certainly his hands are on that side of his head. Now as he starts into the downswing, a couple of things we notice here is he's moving in towards the ball with his body. So this is another common fault for amateur golfers. The hips move towards the ball. Right, a lot of golfers would then get this shaft to stand up and get too vertical. Whilst he's not doing that, his body is in quite a poor position here. Notice how much the right foot is up off the ground as he comes into impact. See here with Aaron, lower body leads upper body, turn into his left side. Now the right foot is starting to roll onto the instep through impact. The body is cleared through nicely, but this particular downswing is the body is losing its posture. The arms are swinging down quite quickly, and we know he's throwing this club out towards the ground, often hitting the ground before the ball or thinning. You can see here how really close to his right leg his arms are when they swing through the golf ball. He's also quite side on with his body as he's striking this golf ball. His chest, his hips are slightly open. His body is not in a real great place at impact, and that's the result of a number of other things that have happened prior to his impact. So as we said in the previous video, with the setup needs to be looked at. The takeaway, we need more width in the takeaway, we need more resistance in the backswing, and we need more width. We've got to keep those arms and hands further away from the chest, but we want to keep them in front of the chest. We don't need such a long over-rotating backswing. This is not generally the source of power. This is just a source of creating yourself a lot of problems in your golf swing. This particular student, this was his first lesson. We've since had 8 or 10 lessons together. He's made tremendous progress. He's striking the ball more solidly than he ever has. He still has his off days, but he now has an awareness of how and why he should be creating power in his golf swing. and his backswings become significantly shorter and more reliable as a result. Okay, there we have it. Thank you.